back in the day, it was like you wanted the man that was the strongest, that was the best hunter. But now,
you don't have to hunt for your food.
Yeah, now you want the man that makes the most money.
You just go down to the grocery store and just grab your food.
Yeah, but you need money to get it.
There you go.
Yeah. Hello, welcome to our channel. We back again with another video.
And this one is a message to all the passport bros. As of lately, we've been watching a lot of videos about the passport bros movement. And we wanted to add another analogy of why men from America might be high value when they go to other countries. And yes, you can be high value. Yes, you can go to other countries and find traditional women, but it's just going to be harder. Just like in the States, anywhere you go, it's just going to be harder to find traditional women. Because the thing that we're missing is that it's human nature on both sides. Men want access in between women's legs. All men do. This is why we work hard. This is why we become high value. Anywhere you go about it, this is why we kill ourselves. Sorry, the kids are in the background. But if that wasn't the case, if it wasn't because of women, we'd be fine living in a carton box outside and be perfectly fine and happy. Now, do you want to say anything before I hit you guys with our analogy of why women are see guys as high value overseas?
I think it might be a little bit more easier to find a quote unquote traditional woman overseas versus here, because here it's like widespread culture. Like our society doesn't really value relationships. It does in a sense of likes and clicks, but not in the sense of actually having a connection with somebody and like y'all becoming one, and like the value of that and how beautiful that actually is. Like overseas, they do understand that more and they appreciate that more. Like, you know, I can't really live without another partner, like my other half. Where here it's like I can do bad all by myself.
They know each other's role, and the fact that they know that. And they don't only value the good times, they also like understand the bad times. Like they have to be there for one another.
And they're not expecting you to just come and already be 100% prepared for them.
You work as a team and make the best of what each other has.
And build.
All right, now here's the analogy that I come up with, right? Why women value men from the United States and other countries. It has to do with financial. Okay, a man in the United States may not be high value, may not even hit the middle class in terms of how much they make each year, right? But let's say if a man make $30,000 a year, right? After taxes, probably bring home, I don't know,
maybe like 25, 20.
I'll say around 22 to 25.
Yeah, 20 to 25.
Right? Now, out of that, let's say they go overseas probably with like 10,000. Automatically, that man with that much of money overseas, and the fact that he's American, automatically put him at high value, because the American dollar overseas goes a long way.
It also depends where though, because there's certain like communities and cities that like they're wealthy overseas too.
True. It depends on which country you mean.
No, it depends on the certain regions of that country. Like in DR, I'm from DR. In DR, there's cities that are like rich.
Right.
Like they make a lot of money per year. And then there's also cities that are like dirt poor. Like
right.
They don't have income at all. They just figure shit out.
Right. But that's not what I'm trying to say. Is the fact that if you go with American money, automatically you just seem to have high value men. And plus the fact that you are American just puts you up there versus
because you're something different.
Romeo Santos Jr. or Pablo Escobar Jr.
Because you're something different.
Fabio,
just like
exactly.
Here, like foreign people are more attractive to somebody that has only seen people from their region.
Right.
It's just something different.
But at the same time, women do value a man that's high value. So the fact that you have this certain amount of American money, and on top of that, you from America, and when your money is changed to their currency, you have way more than the average man who works 80 hours or 100 hours. You're trying to make a living for their family. So
You mean like the average people?
exactly.
Okay.
So that already boosts you up into
Like
high
the
value
average here versus the average there.
there.
Okay.
But if you take an average man over here with the amount of money that he's making and you bring it overseas, he's already
It's
at
more
high
than
value.
the average man over
There you
there.
go. He's above the average man now.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But and this is what most
And that's more attractive to women because women
There
want
you
to be
go.
provided for and protected.
there you go. And
Like naturally, women are hypergamous in nature.
that's what I was
naturally.
gonna get to because
Yeah.
no women will let go of that man in their country, not knowing that the other men that they're going for won't provide way more than the man that she's with is providing. Now,
Like in the same sense, a woman, right? She can say all she wants. I'm not hypergamous. I don't care about what a man got. You know, as
let
long
that
as
man
he
go
loved
broke.
me.
Let that man go broke.
But if you see it this way, right? If you have two men, right, that are the same exact man, they treat you the same, they talk to you the same, they're the same type of man. One of them earns more than the other. One of them earns enough to keep you good, like
just to get by.
for y'all to survive, right? And then the other one is not making any money at all.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna go with the one that's making money because
Right.
you don't want to be the one with all that financial burden. Because at the end of the day, most women want to have kids, right? So in her mind, she's thinking, okay, when I have this child, are we gonna be good? Or am I gonna have to keep working after the baby's born and not be able to spend time with my child?
It's gonna be in survival. It's always on survival mode.
Mm-hmm.
So exactly. So this is what I'm trying to get people to understand of why.
Like you're trying to say, oh, we don't care about money, but technically you have to
Yeah.
in society, period, because it's about survival.
Exactly.
And money equals survival these days. Back in the day, it was like you wanted the man that was the strongest, that was the best hunter.
Mm-hmm.
But now,
You don't have to hunt for your food.
yeah,
Go-
now you want the man that makes the most money.
You just go down to the grocery store and just grab your food.
Yeah, but you need money to get it.
There you go.
Yeah, so it's just about the man that's making the most money.
So then this is why most men don't understand.
And women are delusional in that sense that they would say that they don't care about money when it's like even you have to work to survive on your own, right? And you're talking about, I don't need a man to do this for me because I do it for myself. Okay, so then you want to bring somebody else in
And on
that
top
you're
of-
also providing. We're back. She was crying and fussing, so we had to grab her.
Yeah, like I was saying, the women's body and the man's body is not the same, and women's body is not meant to take on a lot of stress,
I'm sorry.
right? And usually, over time, the women's body is gonna break down faster than the men's body.
Because men are built to take on more physical strain.
Mm-hmm. So, in regard, even if a man from the state goes overseas, yeah, you're gonna be valued by so many women. Versus in America, where women already they already have all those type of choices, whether it's from social media, whether it's from outside. Even if a man is not trying to pursue the woman for a long-term relationship, she's just gonna get so many choices. And if you go overseas and try and get a wife, you can only have that wife in her country. You cannot bring her to the United States, right? Because once you bring her to the United States, she's gonna have to fight temptations. She's gonna have to fight when she gets into the American culture. Now other men start hitting her up in their social media. Now she's knowing that one thing I have to do is maintain a nice body and maintain a great look. Then I have access to middle class men and high value men that makes way more money than those men that are going overseas. Then she's eventually going to start gravitating towards those men. So it's human nature. And here's something I want to throw in there as well. Women are the OGs of going overseas. Like they started this movement of going overseas, like girl trips, going and having sex overseas.
But not even just
and,
like for sex. Like I'm Dominican. Like so many people in my family literally find their husband in Dominican Republic.
No, that's what I was gonna say
and
too.
they bring them here.
That's what I was gonna say too. And but I was gonna start with the sex, going overseas for sex, going girls trips overseas. Even finding men. I have friends that went overseas and went grab wives and bring them up here, and I have family members. Those are girls that went overseas and grabbed their husband and bring them up here. But here's the trick about it. Once they start fitting into the American culture, then that's where it's hard to know somebody's true character and where they stand at.
Because it's so easy to just mesh into what is already going on here.
Exactly.
There's so many people around doing it the same way.
Exactly.
And it's something they've never known before. So it's like,
now
why not just go with what everybody else is doing?
Now they're like, oh wow, so much freedom. So you tell me I can sleep with this amount of men. So you telling me that I don't have to listen to him no more? You telling me I can just call 911 and kick them out of this house? Like,
I can get government assistance and say, fuck this dude.
There you go.
The government got my back.
They're
going to take care of me.
There you go. So now it's even harder now to try to maintain that wife, that person that you thought that was a true partner to.
Overseas, they don't have no social services. They don't have no welfare. They don't have food stamps. They don't have nothing. Like, literally, it's either you're going to starve or you're going to be with somebody and y'all are going to build something together. Or you're going to just work your ass off and do it yourself. But even if you try to do it yourself, like, you're struggling bad.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, and even raising a kid, you don't get those type of assistance too. So it's more like you're gonna work, and to try and provide for your family, hustle. So this is why when you go overseas,
you're never gonna see your kid.
So this is why when you go overseas, you see little side businesses. You see other people just like they have to work, they have to kill themselves.
Like my grandma, she went to Puerto Rico to work. She lived in Dominican Republic, but she went to Puerto Rico to work, and she left all her kids behind with random different people.
Right. And
because she had to work. She wasn't with her husband at the time. I think they got a divorce. She wasn't with him, so she just had to work like she had to. So she was flying to Puerto Rico because she was making more money there, and then coming back to DR every few months, bringing money, bringing food, you know, and then going back to work.
And that's the same type of, I want to say, like in Haiti, because I'm Haitian. So in Haiti, like people have to wake up early in the morning. Early in the morning, whether they have to like sell food in the side of the street or go to like where there's tourism or even go to DR and sell and don't even have to see their family. Just to get by and feed their
Not
kids.
even living good, just surviving.
Now, when Haitians from up here go to Haiti, even wives that are married, they don't give two F's about their husband. They don't single women, young women, because now they value that men that's coming from the U.S. more than any men that's in Haiti.
Because they don't see that type of money.
Yeah. This
man's living so and so comfortable, and they're struggling just to get by. They're like, hey, I need some of that.
Right. There's certain countries that, like the Asian countries, like Thailand and stuff like that, yeah, those women are traditional. So even if you were to bring those women here, there would still be a wife to their husband.
I think that with the Asian culture, I don't know if I'm being ignorant saying this, but I feel like they're just more like strict on certain things. Like their parents really instill certain things in them, and they're like, no, you cannot do it this way. You'll bring shame on your family if you do it this way.
Right.
So it's like they have more of that moral grounding that, you know, other cultures might not have, because other cultures are more lenient. They're like, do whatever makes you happy.
You're still young. Have fun.
Do whatever makes you happy. Even though whatever makes you happy might F up your life for the rest of your life. Right. Do whatever makes you happy. Right. You'll figure it out. You can make mistakes. While Asian parents are like, no, you cannot do that. You're going to mess up your life and you're going to bring shame upon your family and you're going to mess up my life.
Right. So, but that's one thing that we were thinking about, that most passport bros or anybody that's, especially the females that's been responding to the passport bros that have been shaming them, because women started this movement, all right? Let's be honest here.
That's the thing too, like, it's not okay when they do it, but you can do it.
Exactly. But that's one idea that we're talking about that we wanted to bring to like from both men and women perspective.
Also, thank you for the 14 subscribers, y'all. We see y'all. You know, thank you for watching our videos. We appreciate every last one of y'all. I
know this channel is brand new, and we've been trying to add more videos, but there's a lot that's been going behind the scene. Newborn, and then we have a toddler, and then work, and yeah. But
we're gonna definitely start getting more videos out to y'all for real. Like, I know we always say that, but we really are. Like, we really are.
But I appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Thank you for watching this video. If you like it, come back for more. Bye.